Yo, what is up? So in this tutorial, we're going to be working on our skin color menu. So you click on the skin color button, it brings up the menu. You'll have your adjust color button, and then you'll have a bunch of preset color buttons that you can, set in. And yeah, that's what we're going to do in this one. So let's hop into it. Alright, so let's hop into our content, main menu, and we're going to go into the blueprints, widgets, main menu widget. And then what we want to do here is we basically want to duplicate one of our other borders that we have, like the H type border. Let me just show that real quick. We're basically just going to duplicate this. So just find one of those, either your age type or your gender type. Either one will work. And we're just going to click on it. We're going to right click and duplicate it. And we're going to set the Y position to 0. So just go up there and press 0. And then you want the X position to be the same as your other age type border. And that's 725 for us. So let's just set the new border to be 725. And then I'm going to go back up to the age border and just hide that right there. We'll compile and save. And for now, let's just shrink that down. And we want to rename this because this is going to be our skin color. So we're going to call this skin color border. And we're going to go to the scroll box. And we're going to call this one skin color scroll box border. Then we're going to go to the actual scroll box and call this one skin color scroll box. Then we're going to go to the size box. This is just going to be our we're just going to make this our preset color button. So we're just going to call this one, or not preset, but adjust color. We're going to call this one adjust skin color size box. We're going to go to the horizontal box, and we're just going to call this one adjust skin color horizontal box. And then on the text, we're going to get rid of that text right there, so just click on it and delete it. And we're going to grab a button. We're going to pull this button onto that horizontal box, like that. And we're going to click on the button, and we're just going to call this button adjust skin color button. And we're going to set its size to be fill, and then we're just going to add some padding. So on the left, let's give it maybe 100 padding. Yeah, 100. And then 100 on the right. And then on the top, maybe like 20. Then on the bottom, we'll give it 20 padding as well. And then we need to, let's just go ahead and copy the color of this button. Just copy that tint, and we're going to add this tint to our new button. So just copy and paste that in on the normal and the pressed. And then we're going to go back and click on this one, and we're going to get that hovered color. So just copy that hovered color. We're going to add that to our hovered tint and outline like that. So compile and save. Then what we want to do is we're going to grab a text. We're going to grab it and put it on this button. I'm going to change the font to my lemon milk font. I'm going to change the size to like 15, and I'm going to give it an outline size of like 2. And then I'm going to make it say adjust color. And then let's see, should be good. So let's just compile and save. Then what we want to do, we could just keep this horizontal box and stuff, but we can delete that text that's inside of it. And then for these size boxes, we're gonna delete those for now. For the the young and the old buttons, we're gonna delete those size boxes because we're gonna do something different there. So go to your this size box and stuff. We're gonna rename it. We're gonna call this one preset colors description size box. Then we're gonna go to the horizontal box, and we're just gonna call this one preset colors description horizontal box. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add a text inside of it that says preset colors. So just add that onto the horizontal box, and we're gonna set this text size to fill. And then we're gonna go to let's add some outline size of about 2. I'm also gonna change the font to the lemon milk font. We're gonna go down to justification and center it. And I'm also gonna shrink down the size of this size box a bit. So go to the height override, and I'm gonna set it to maybe 50. Yeah, like 50. Like that. Compile and save. We also need to change the name of the text, so click on the text. We're just gonna call it preset colors text, like that. And then the text is just gonna say preset colors, like that. And now what we want to do is we're gonna go up to the size box right here, and we're gonna duplicate it, like that. And for this is gonna be our first row of preset colors. So we're just gonna get rid of the description under the size box, and we can leave the _1. That way it'll auto number them when we duplicate them. So just leave that for now. And then we're gonna go to the horizontal box, preset colors horizontal box. We're gonna get rid of the word description out of there, and we can add in an _1. That way it automatically numbers them. Then we're gonna go to the text, and we're gonna delete the text. We don't need the text. So compile and save. We're gonna grab a button. So find a button. We're gonna pull the button into our horizontal box there. And then on the button, we're gonna right click, and we're gonna wrap this with a size box. So go to your size box, and we're gonna go to the width override. And let's say about 40, maybe 50. Yeah, 50. And actually, let's go up to the preset color size box, the main one at the top, and let's change the height override to maybe 40. We'll just shrink it down, make it a little smaller. And let's go back to our button size box here and change the width override to about 40. Yeah, like that. And then also on this size box, we're gonna add a padding, add some padding. I'm just gonna add 1 to all 4 sides like that. And then on the size box, we're gonna call this preset color button size box _1. That way it just automatically numbers them as they get duplicated. And now we're gonna go to the button, and we're gonna call this preset color button _1. Oh, whoops, not 12. _1, like that. And now we're just gonna go to the button size box, and we're just gonna duplicate it, like that. And then you're just gonna duplicate the new one until it fills out the whole entire row, like that. Might need to, add some padding on the horizontal box at the end if it doesn't completely line up perfectly, but we're just gonna fill out as much as we can right here. So like that. And you see there's a little bit of, space at the end. So let's go up to the horizontal box and go to the padding, and on the left, let's add maybe 5, and on the right, maybe 5. And there's still a little bit of gap in there, and if you wanted to, you could, adjust it a little more. Maybe just add a little more padding on that horizontal box. Maybe 6 till you get it pretty good. Let's try 7. Yeah, like that. 7 looks good for me. So now we're gonna go up to the preset color size box, and we're just gonna right click and duplicate it, and you'll get a whole new row of buttons. And we're gonna duplicate it again. Duplicate this as many times as you want to make colors, but be aware that making these preset colors is a lot of work. You're gonna have to go through and basically make a new skin material color for each button that exists. I'm definitely not gonna fill them out because that'll take forever, but I'll kind of get us started on you'll see the process at least for how it's done, and then you can take over from there for adding colors and stuff. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and add all these rows just to kind of show you. Maybe just one more row like that. And yeah, those are a bunch of buttons. Let's compile and save. And now we just want to set the visibility of this. So let's go to the skin color border. Make sure it's a variable. And then we're going to go down, make sure its visibility is set to hidden, which it is. And then what we want to do is we want to go to our skin color button over here. Click on that. Get to your skin color button. We're going to go to the on clicked. And we're just going to pull this button up here to our other on clicks over here for now. And what we want to do is we basically want to copy some of this. So we want to, let's copy our set visibility right here, the one that's setting it visible. Let's also copy our detailed appearance open boolean and our play sound right there. So we're just going to Control C and Control V that in and plug it in like this. We're going to set this boolean to be false. And what we want to set visible is our new border, which it probably, because we duplicated it, it probably went into our other menu. Where is it at? Let's just go back. Let's click on this border, skin color border, and we'll go back to the graph. And yeah, it went into our age category, so you can just make a new category called skin color. And we'll just move that one to that category. And then we're going to pull this border in and hook it up to the target there. And we're going to make a new boolean here. So let's go to our booleans. Let me just close some of this out. Booleans right here. We're going to duplicate one of our booleans. We're going to call this skin color menu open. Then we're going to pull this in. We're going to set that to be true like that, and then we'll hook it up and compile and save, and that should be good. Let's just give it a little look real quick and go to new game, Vagabond, detailed appearance, skin color, and our menu comes up. And you see we got all our buttons. And yeah, so in the next one, we're either going to just start on these preset colors or the adjust color. The adjust color, I still need to do some testing with it. So if I don't get that done before then, we'll just start with our preset colors. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those. So for now, we're gonna call it here. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're new around here, definitely subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know those down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.